The ongoing fallout from the attack on the U.S. Capitol building. Democrats in Congress are now laying the groundwork for impeachment. And the first Republican senator has come forward to say she wants Trump to resign.
And here's another consequence of Wednesday's mayhem. Twitter has now permanently suspended President Trump's account after 50,000 tweets. This is what @RealDonaldTrump's profile looks like this morning. Meanwhile, lawmakers are calling for a thorough investigation into the security lapses that allowed scores of rioters to breach the Capitol building, some calling it a massive security failure.
And authorities across the country are rounding up suspects to face federal charges for their alleged roles in that attack. We have team coverage. First, let's go to ABC's Rachel Scott at the White House with President Trump's social media suspension, which he tried multiple times to subvert, leading to even more bans. Good morning to you, Rachel.
Eva, good morning. And this is how the president's final days in office are playing out. He is facing growing calls to resign, threats of impeachment, and now is permanently suspended from Twitter. Days after a violent mob stormed the U.S. Capitol, the president of the United States is now permanently suspended from Twitter, the social media company cutting off the president's account due to the risk of further incitement of violence. It was on that very platform that President Trump told his supporters to turn out, tweeting, "Be there, we'll be wild." And they showed up. This new video capturing the moments Trump supporters broke into the Capitol. An officer pinned between rioters, blood on his face as he cries out for help. 24 hours later, the president finally condemned the violence.
To those who engaged in the acts of violence and destruction, you do not represent our country.
But in a new interview with 60 Minutes, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi doesn't hold back.
Sadly, the person who's running the executive branch is a deranged, unhinged, dangerous president of the United States. But he has done something so serious that there should be prosecution against him.
Democrats are threatening to impeach Trump for a second time, accusing the president of willfully inciting violence against the government. President-elect Joe Biden says he's leaving that decision up to Congress, but making it clear he thinks Trump is unfit to serve.
He's one of the most incompetent presidents in the history of the United States of America. And so the idea that I think he shouldn't be out of office yesterday is not the issue.
Republican leader Kevin McCarthy is urging both parties to work together to lower the temperature. But other members of the president's party are not mincing words. Republican Senator Lisa Murkowski now demanding Trump resign. In an interview saying, "I want him out. He has caused enough damage." And Congressman Adam Kinzinger calling for the 25th Amendment to be invoked.
All indications are that the president has become unmoored, not just from his duty, nor even his oath, but from reality itself.
When the president got word that his personal Twitter account had been permanently shut down, he took to the official presidential account to blast the decision, writing, "We will not be silenced." But Twitter later took that down too. The president's final tweet announcing he would not be attending the inauguration. Biden saying he's just fine with that.
One of the few things he and I have ever agreed on. It's a good thing I'm not showing up.
And it's still unclear this morning whether or not Vice President Mike Pence will attend the inauguration. In our United States history, a president has never been impeached twice. But if Democrats do move forward in the House, they could introduce that impeachment resolution as early as Monday. The White House is blasting this as partisan politics, saying it would only further divide the country. Dan?
Rachel, thank you so much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.